All right, ladies and gentlemen, buckle up, grab your popcorn, and make sure your Wi-Fi's not buffering because today, we are diving into the world of the one, the only, Bailie Madison. Yes, that's right. If you were wondering, Bailie who? Well, shame on you, Google her right now. No, wait. Watch this video first, then Google her. You see, Bailie is not just your average child actor turned adult star. No. She didn't fizzle out, spiral into scandals, or vanish into the Hollywood abyss like so many before her. This girl came, she saw, and she said, "Yeah, I think I'll stick around," and SLAY. Let's start with the classics. Anyone remember Bridge to Terabithia? Yeah, that movie that absolutely ruined everyone emotionally. I mean, Pixar movies make us cry, sure, but this one kicked us right in the feels. And guess what? Bailie was just a little kid then, already making you question all your life choices at the tender age of 7. Let me tell you, this kid didn't just play in make-believe forests. She practically owned that forest. If there were awards for youngest actress to break your heart in under 10 minutes, Bailie would have had the trophy engraved before the credits rolled. From drama to comedy, family flicks to horror slashers, name a genre, and Bailie Madison has probably crushed it. Just when you thought she'd be typecast as the sweet little kid, she throws on some running shoes and outruns a masked psycho in The Strangers. Pray at night. Yeah, she basically said, "Why scream when you can sprint?" Someone, please get this girl a Nike sponsorship. Now, I know what you're thinking. Okay, but does she have the Hollywood charm? Oh, she does. On the red carpet, Bailie's that rare blend of elegance, and yeah, I might trip over this dress, but at least I'll do it in style. And in interviews, she's the type of guest who makes hosts think, maybe SHE should be hosting this. Real talk, someone sign her up for a talk show. So, what's the secret sauce? What makes Bailie Madison stand out from the crowd of former child stars? Easy, versatility, and that unteachable skill of never taking herself too seriously. One moment, she's making you cry. The next, she's making you laugh. And before you know it, she's teaching you a life lesson. Whether it's through a spellcasting session in Good Witch or a full-on survival sprint through a slasher flick. So, stay with me, folks, because for the next 15 minutes, we're going on a roller coaster through Bailie Madison's most iconic moments. Moments that will make you laugh, cry, scream, and maybe even question how someone can be this talented and this charming. Ready? Good. Let's roll. Let's be real for a second. Most actors are good at one thing. Some make you laugh, some make you cry, and a few just make you uncomfortable looking at you, method actors. But not Bailie Madison. Oh no, she's out here doing it all. This girl's got emotional range wider than the Amazon rainforest. 1 second, she's a walking Hallmark card. The next, she's running from serial killers like Usain Bolt with a film degree. Ever tried switching from rom-com humor to full-blown terror within the same career? Yeah, that's the acting equivalent of doing calculus while juggling chainsaws. But Bailie? She pulls it off like it's her morning yoga. Let's break this down, shall we? In Just Go With It, she plays a kid with a bizarre accent because why not? And trust me, it's so convincing, even Adam Sandler had to double-check if he missed an accent coach somewhere along the way. Then boom, cut to Good Witch, and suddenly Bailie transforms into a wisdom-dispensing sorceress with the emotional depth of a TED Talk. Honestly, she could solve the mysteries of life with just a thoughtful stare and a cup of herbal tea. And just when you think you've seen it all, you find her sprinting away from masked killers and The Strangers. Pray at night. This girl didn't just survive. She gave the villain some cardio. Someone call Fitbit because Bailie deserves a sponsorship deal for that performance. You know what's truly scary? Running that much and still delivering a solid performance. Some of us would just collapse dramatically and hope the slasher feels bad enough to leave. So, what's the verdict? Bailie's acting range makes her the Swiss Army knife of Hollywood. Whether it's laughter, tears, or terror, she's got a tool for every occasion. Now, you'd think acting in every genre imaginable would be enough, but nope, not for Bailie Madison. She decided to show the world that being talented in one area is for amateurs. Why settle when you can add author, producer, and singer to the list? That's right, folks. She co-authored a young adult novel. Most of us spend our teenage years trying to survive algebra, but Bailie out here publishing books like it's no big deal. Meanwhile, I'm still working on my first chapter of How to Do Laundry Without Losing Socks. And let's not forget her producer credits. Yeah, Bailey's not just reading scripts, she's making sure they get made. This girl stepped behind the camera like, why let someone else decide my fate when I can do it myself? Honestly, she's probably 2 meetings away from starting her own streaming service. Oh, but wait, there's more. Did you know Bailie Madison can also sing? Yeah, just in case acting, writing, and producing weren't enough, she decided to casually throw singer onto the pile. While the rest of us struggle to carry a tune in the shower, Bailey's out here belting notes like she's auditioning for The Voice. If life were fair, we'd each only get one talent. Bailie seems to have swiped 5 or 6. Seriously, she's basically the entertainment industry's equivalent of that one overachieving kid in school who ran track, aced all their exams, and played the violin, while the rest of us barely remembered to bring a pen to class. So, to sum it all up, Bailie Madison isn't just talented, she's a one-woman creative empire in the making. Whether she's making you laugh, cry, scream, or sing along, she does it with charm, skill, and 0 signs of slowing down. Honestly, if you're not impressed, you're either not paying attention or you're just jealous. And honestly, same. Alright, folks, we've laughed, we've cried, and we've sprinted through slasher flicks together. At this point, you're probably thinking, how is Bailie Madison even real? I mean, where did she come from? And can I get some of whatever she's having? Honestly, if this girl had a How to Be Amazing at Everything masterclass, we'd all be signing up and still barely keeping up. Let's be clear, Bailie Madison isn't just a talented actor. She's a one-woman circus act, balancing so many talents she might as well perform at halftime shows. And the wild part, she makes it all look so easy. Like, oh, you just survived a slasher movie? Cool. Now write a book, produce a TV show, maybe drop a single, just for fun. No big deal. Meanwhile, the rest of us are out here struggling to get 8 hours of sleep and remember our Netflix passwords. Bailie Madison isn't just thriving, she's out here operating on legend mode, and the Wi-Fi in her brain never buffers. Now, let's talk trajectory. A lot of child stars have 2 options. They either disappear into the Hollywood Witness Protection Program, or they try really hard to prove they're all grown up, usually by getting a regrettable tattoo. But not Bailie. No weird tattoos, no questionable headlines, just talent, charm, and a work ethic that would make even The Rock say, maybe I need a vacation. She's taken the whole Hollywood glow-up concept and turned it into a career-long art project. From heartfelt dramas to bone-chilling horrors, with a sprinkle of comedy gold, Bailie Madison doesn't just find her lane. She builds the highway and then drives every car on it. And here's the best part. Despite all the talent, she's still one of the most down-to-earth stars out there. Her fans love her not just because she's talented, but because she feels real. The kind of celebrity who'd probably wave back if you yelled, "Hey, Bailie," from across the street, before getting into her next movie shoot and solving world hunger on the way. So, what's next for Bailie? President of the United States? Opening her own Broadway show? Training for the Olympics? At this point, nothing would surprise us. If Bailie announced tomorrow that she's starting her own space program, we'd all be like, yeah, that checks out. I mean, NASA, watch your back. So, to all the aspiring actors, producers, singers, and life jugglers out there, take notes. If Bailie Madison has taught us anything, it's that you don't have to fit into one box. You can smash every box, stack the pieces, and use them as steps to build your way to the top. And with that, we say, thank you, Bailie Madison, for keeping Hollywood fun, inspiring us to do more, and reminding us that there's no such thing as too many talents. And to the viewers out there, if you're not subscribed yet, now's your chance. Because let's face it, you're gonna want front row seats for whatever Bailie does next. Don't miss out.